and welcome.
Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Yes, Happy New Year, Adrian.
Yeah, all the best to you.
Yes, all the best.
All the best
Yes,
for all
I know
this.
it's our first handshake, actually, even
I
though
know,
we have seen each other. And Happy New Year to everyone else. I hope it works out really well for you. 'Cause last year was a little bit shitty, wasn't it? For a lot of people and a little bit mental. Not that this world's got much better.
Not really.
Not over the last 4 days
No.
that we've been into this one. We'll be delving a little bit into that
We will.
as well. We'll try and keep it as light as possible.
We won't.
We won't. No, we won't. Yeah, and on the subject of New Year, which we want to head towards here now, I was just saying it's not 2026 everywhere in the world, is it?
Not yet.
Not yet. It isn't 2026. So a little bit coming up about that a little bit later on. Put your device on there.
I will.
See what you think on it, and I'll show you something I've been watching.
There you go.
Right, have a look at this. So I watched a thing. It was about like villages like strange villages and strange customs and things that people have.
Right.
Like around the world. Anyway,
There are some strange
found
ones.
this one. It was in Indonesia. So I'll look through this here now.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know. So then, I thought they were dead people then. They are.
That's mad, isn't it?
Look.
Ooh.
Months or years they keep them in the house for.
Look at them elaborate coffins.
They think
No, they treat them as if they're sick, not dead.
They treat them as though they're sick, not dead.
She was mopping her brow there.
I know, and like proper looking after them. They do their hair and
yeah.
everything with them.
Yeah.
And it's like it's as though they're not dead.
Here, bodies.
But they are dead, aren't they?
Yeah, what do they do about the smell?
I think because they mummified.
All right.
I don't know how they mummify them. I don't think they mentioned how they mummify them. But yeah.
So mummification is removal of organs, so I'm just...
Well, we'll have a look. Got some nice houses though, like different. Like, yeah. I think it's a house now.
Ceremonies can last
Look at that.
3 to 7 days, with dozens of water buffalo sacrificed as a sign of honor.
Oh, so you
The
know.
sacrifice hall, the water buffalo and that.
Yeah. Not good.
Look at that. I know. They're not taking it seriously.
No, some of them aren't taking it seriously.
Well, when you see when it
Cliffs
comes up.
over 300 feet high, carved directly into solid rock.
So they've gone to all that effort there for the dead.
Carved into this massive tomb.
Yes.
Stand guard.
So they make them, they're like just like little puppet things they have.
Yeah. They're standing
Cool,
guard
mate.
over the death.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Was this after they moved them out of the houses?
Yes, they keep them in there for as long as you want them.
Right.
And then
And then they moved into the mountains.
And they moved them into this thing,
Some
yeah.
were used for hundreds of years.
They reuse the coffins as well.
Infants were buried inside living
Oh, they're all
trees.
strapped up there, the coffins.
And during the Manene ritual,
Bring them all
the
back out
dead
again.
brought out, cleaned, dressed in new clothes, and reintroduced.
That's
Got hold of
eventually.
his...
Look at that, give him a
Oh, he's
towel.
put a cigarette in his mouth.
I know.
See?
I know. We'll see.
This is... Hang on.
When I was watching this last night with Julie.
So when the festival comes around again,
Yeah.
the big festival, because it can't be like a year after the death of each person. It must be a big festival. They bring all the dead out again. Bring out your dead. Brings out another statement to bring out your dead, doesn't
It
it?
certainly does, yeah. And they've all been cleaned up and that. They've got
Yeah, all the hair was all combed and everything, man.
And that's so they've
How
got
was the
this.
hair not falling out?
I don't know. I'm going to later look into the embalming process of people in Indonesia. But I just think it was a little bit, because I watched Julie last night,
Right.
and I was like, oh, that's a bit disrespectful, that, putting a cigarette in like that dead
Yeah,
person.
yeah,
on.
maybe she smoked during when they were living though.
Well, yeah, that's it. And Julie was saying, well, that's what they do. They've accepted it that
Yeah.
much that it's just like a normal
Good job
thing.
his cigarettes didn't kill him.
That's exactly what I said to Julie. I was just thinking we died of lung cancer.
Yeah.
I said, that's proper rubbing it in there,
And
isn't
he's
it?
really rubbing it in. I go, when you're deaf as
Is it
well.
there?
Oh, get it down your neck, dead young'un.
And imagine us taking all that on though, you know what I mean? So like we go to the cemetery every year, dig
Oh,
everybody
dig up,
back
yeah.
up, give them a good clean up and all that, like, and
Have a
just,
ceremony,
and
stand the coffin up with them still in it.
yeah, and
Yeah.
get around, give them a few cigarettes, couple of
Some new
drinks.
clothes on and everything.
And
Get,
that-
get you dressed properly. Put some fancy brogues on you.
I can't even imagine doing it though, but I know that's their culture. Mm-hmm. But just death's a funny thing, isn't it? Around
Well, they're all happy. They're all when they're
they're
festive.
very happy, yes.
You'll see them anyway. They're all
It's
smiling
not-
and happy.
Yeah, it's not like they get.
I mean, the
really
live
upset
people
about
were all smiling and happy.
it. Some of the dead ones were as well.
Well, yes.
A bit of a vacant number show about not everywhere is in 2026 at the moment.
No, it's not.
It's not. You know a little bit about this story. You know where I'm going to go with this story.
Yeah.
You know about this. Yeah. So the country is one major one. I think there's only one really. I think they're sticking with it. It's Ethiopia, and they're in 2018.
Still in 2018.
Still in 2018. Yeah.
Their calendar must be slightly different to ours.
It's very different. Let's have a look. While most countries follow their Gregorian calendar, Ethiopia follows the Ge'ez calendar, which is it's the country's official calendar. So the 78 years behind the normal, what everybody else is doing.
Still got days, weeks, and months in there.
Yeah, but they've got 13 months.
Well, 13 months is supposed to be the correct month.
That's supposed to be the way of doing it, isn't it? Yeah. So
because obviously, if you've got 4 weeks in a month, that's 28 days.
Yeah.
And then we've only got 1 month.
And I think it was based around the woman's menstrual.
Yeah.
As opposed to the man's menstrual cycle.
Lunar cycle. So.
It's that lunar cycle that went on, so that's a chance to be a better thing.
Yeah.
So the good thing is, like 2018, you say they haven't had COVID.
Not yet.
They haven't had that yet.
Not yet.
I'll be coming at them soon.
But it's coming from them.
They missed out on one of the biggest things, music, Drake. They missed out on Drake in 2018. He was
well done there.
He was one of the biggest things there that came out.
Drake is
popular toys, though. I look at what popular toys 2018, which they haven't got yet.
They haven't got them yet.
They haven't got them yet, no, because they're not. Well,
is it like an embargo?
They'll just be getting them. They'll just be getting them, right? See if you know any of these.
Go on then.
Right. So these were the top toys of 2018.
For us.
Yeah, which Ethiopia hasn't got yet.
No.
Or they might be just getting them now.
Yeah.
Hatchimals.
Never heard of them.
I saw it. There must be something like hatches in it. It's like an animal.
They put it in the bath in a little, like an egg or something. Yeah.
I think it's something like that. Harry Potter Hogwarts Lego set. Ethiopians will be queuing up for that.
I think so.
They will. Well, but the one I hadn't heard was it. Have you ever heard of a fingerling?
Fingerling?
A fingerling.
Not since 1979.
On the back of the youth club. Yeah, so they had these fingerlings. I thought I'll check out what fingerlings are.
Go on then.
I'll show you.
We've diverted onto fingerlings. So
this is because I was thinking they're missing out on them, aren't they?
Well, what are you going to do?
That's one of them there.
That's not very good.
That's one of the top toys, that.
Is it?
Yeah. But have you seen what it...
I've never... Yeah.
It looks a bit...
It does.
It does look a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks a bit wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's them. And so they were massive. They were released in 2017. Yeah. It's a robotic creature that wraps around a finger and reacts to touch and sound with actions like blinking and blowing kisses. Fingerlings hugs are larger plush toys that have the same interactivity. So they do this thing, they're about 20, 30 quid each.
Right.
And yeah, but what
just what an Ethiopian needs is one of them.
What they based on though
is
a pygmy marmoset, which is one of them.
Yes.
But they don't look like them. They'll put them side by side. I'll put a picture there side by side.
Yeah.
Them there.
Well, one of them's the wrong colour.
It's not there, is it? It's just all wrong. But I just absolutely never heard of them before.
No, I haven't heard
But
of
they
them.
spread like
It does look like one of them marmosets.
They spread like wildfire. I mean, look at that one there.
Yeah.
It's wrong, isn't it? It's just the little pink one there. Yeah, it's just not
right. Which one would you order if you had to order one? If you had to order one, had to. Oh, not saying
what colour would I pick?
Yeah. Well, I'm not saying which. I don't know.
I wouldn't get one.
Are they all the same shape, just different colours?
They're all about the same thing, I think.
All right.
I don't know. Yeah.
30 quid, eh?
30 quid for something like that. Yeah.
That's a year's wages for most Ethiopians.
It is. Yeah, it is. Absolutely, it'd be absolute fortune for them. Another striking thing about Ethiopia is that the country does not celebrate New Year on January the 1st. The Ethiopian New Year is called Enkutantash or whatever, which falls on September the 11th. It's not the only thing that's fell on September the 11th. And I thought that's why it's the only country that hasn't got that. But yet it's got the date for their New Year is the most significant thing that's ever happened to the Western world in like forever.
Yeah.
Or it will be on September the 12th during Gregorian leap years. That's
they've got a rip.
That's when it
What do you mean?
changes. I don't know.
Do you have a leap year as well?
Yes, I think, they have a leap year, yeah. When the Gregorian calendar was introduced in 1582, the whole world adopted it, but Ethiopia during that time already had a working and well-established calendar. Ethiopia remains one of the few African nations that was never colonised formally, and that is also one of the prime reasons why Ethiopia did not adopt the Gregorian calendar and maintain the traditions that everybody else has had.
Right.
Yeah. So
Well, it's all to do with planets and alignments and stuff like that, though, isn't it? Like taking through the moon and the cycles of the moon and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
well, that's why you think everything will be based on, because it goes round and round and round. And
Yeah.
round. But I think did we have that then years ago? Did like people who were living in England, would they have had that sort of
We probably
13
had
months?
13 months. If we did our homework properly, we probably did have 13 months before we had 12.
And then the names always changed, because obviously
Yeah.
when the Roman Empire came along, the gods and things, you had sort of
Anybody
like...
know the answer to this question? What was the 13th month, or the missing 13th month?
Yeah, what was that called?
Yeah, we did have a name. I would
We'll
say
have had a
so.
name, yeah. Answers
Correct.
below, please.
So, talking of like lunar cycles and planets and things like that.
Yeah.
Yesterday was Perihelion Day.
Oh, what's Perihelion Day? Yeah, but it wasn't round here. What time did they come out?
What time?
Well, just in case anybody doesn't know, these are like meteorites, aren't they?
No.
They not?
No.
What are we on about?
Perihelion Day is the day that the Earth is closer to the Sun.
See? Well, that sounds so much like the day I was thinking it was. It was the first one of the year. Then it begins with a P as well. It's them meteoroid showers.
Right.
The I'll put it on there now when I find out.
Right.
That's what they are.
So Peri is Greek for being farthest away.
Right.
Obviously farthest away from closer to the Sun. So obviously as the Earth travels on its axis around the Sun,
Yeah.
it gets further away.
Because it's like elliptical, isn't it?
Yes, it's
Has an
massively elliptical. About 2 billion miles out from its axis.
Yeah.
The axis.
So we were the closest yesterday.
Closest is January the 3rd, yesterday.
Closest to the sun.
Yeah, just over 91 million miles.
We got freezing yesterday.
Right, so I think
It's
why aren't we
freezing,
warmer?
yeah.
Why
Yeah,
aren't
why
we warmer?
isn't it a bit warmer?
Like 2 million miles
Yeah.
closer to the Sun, which works off the tilt of the Earth axis.
Right.
So the northern hemisphere is tilted away from the Sun.
Ah, that's where we are.
Yes. So the northern hemisphere, which is where most of
It's just one part of the Earth it'll be closer to the sun.
the southern hemisphere.
Yeah, always though, because
The
everything's...
southern hemisphere is exposed to more sunlight.
Yeah.
So the northern hemisphere is tilted away from the Sun, even though it's close, even though it gets close.
Is this so? Because you've got the Earth
So
spinning there,
Yeah.
right, and you've got the sun up there. That spins and all, doesn't it?
The Sun does. Yeah, right.
So it's there. So well, it doesn't really matter if the sun spins or not. Well, it does, but in the big scheme of things. But in this, what I'm saying, so we because the Earth's not round, is it? Not properly round.
Close. It's the equatorial diameter is slightly bigger than the polar diameter.
But it spins all the time. We spin.
Yes.
So what I'm saying is, and if the sun's there and we spinning all the time, surely everywhere on Earth should get closer to the sun at some point.
No, because it's spinning on a 23-degree axis all the time.
Oh, it's on an angle.
Yeah, Earth's at on an axis. It isn't
Yes,
perfectly upright.
Yeah,
Otherwise, that wouldn't work. It would. That's exactly what would happen. But it's because of its axis that it spins on. It's tilted away from the sun all the time.
Right.
The northern hemisphere.
Right.
Hence why we get winter, even though we're 2 million miles closer to the sun.
None of it makes any sense.
You say that, but obviously the southern hemisphere is exposed to more sunlight,
Yeah.
warming the planet up.
It is,
warming
yeah,
that
yeah.
lower half of the planet up,
Yeah.
regardless of whether we're 2 million miles further away or 2 million miles closer to the sun.
Right. I wish you had some eggs now or something.
Try it.
Just not to try it. Just to think through it properly so my head actually like works.
So what eggs?
Works out.
Better with balls. No,
I've got a ball over there, but I
Right.
haven't got any eggs.
But yeah, known as the perihelion from the Greek meaning peri meaning near. Helios meaning obviously sun. You know that word.
Yeah. Got that one.
This annual event marks the moment our planet swings within 91
I like how you just said there. You know that word.
You do know
You
it
know
is.
I'm daft. You know that word now.
Well, you do.
Yes, I do know
Yes,
that
you
word.
know. 91.4 million miles closer to our local star.
Whoa. How much closer were we?
No, not closer. Sorry,
Oh.
we are that much. That's how far away it was. We're not much different now.
I was going to say, what's the
Today.
difference then? What have we got a thing where we can find out what the difference was?
3 million kilometres closer than we will be in July.
3 million kilometres.
Yeah, about 2 million miles.
There's frost out there.
I know. Despite its proximities and its winter in the northern hemisphere because of seasons driven by Earth's axis tilt, not by the distance from the sun. Right now, the North Pole is tilted away from the sun, keeping us cold, even though as we gaze into our orbital speed limit.
I'm just thinking about moving to the southern hemisphere. They get it all, don't they?
They do.
They get everything there.
Hmm?
Now they'll be, yeah. It's a north-south divide, that is.
And according to Kepler's laws of planetary motion, Earth is currently moving at its fastest as well at this time of year.
Are we spinning faster?
No, it's this because we're getting closer to the sun.
Yeah.
The gravity from the sun pulls Earth faster.
Ah, right.
Not spinning
Yeah,
faster.
we're not spinning faster. We're just
We're
getting pulled.
its axis orbit.
We're getting
is
pulled
spinning.
out a bit with like the sort of the
Getting
gravitational
pulled.
pull.
Yeah, so it's currently moving at 18.8 miles per second.
You can't feel a thing, can
No,
you?
no.
It's-
Yeah, the sun's gravity tugs on us harder. This extra speed actually means that the northern hemisphere in the winter is the shortest season of the year.
There you go then.
There you go.
There's winter done. That's what happens.
Oh, summer.
So, New Year, eh? Happy
Year.
New Year, we were saying. It's not for the planet though, really, isn't it? Like craziness.
No, not for the not for all us lot and all of everything.
Fourth-
Humans basically they suffer through all this. Animals do on a secondary level, but humans suffer on a primary
4th
level.
of January and the world's gone a little bit more mental.
It's gone a bit Venezuela, hasn't it?
Let's have a look at Venezuela, shall we? So
apparently-
where is Venezuela? South America?
Yeah, it's the northern part of South America.
Got one right. Got the questions right. Yeah, and there's been a lot going on. I mean, I don't know anything. I've just been listening to the news on the radio. I haven't really seen bits. I haven't seen any video.
You've seen enough to know what's
You know what's going on, yeah.
Well,
Crazy.
Apparently, American special forces have gone in and snatched the president of Venezuela and his wife.
And his wife, special forces, gone in, created distraction techniques.
Yep.
Elsewhere, so everybody, their military, Venezuelan military, thought, oh, there's something going on over there, something going on. So they left the president all home. I wouldn't imagine alone.
In his fortified mansion,
And they've gone in,
taken him and
taken
his
out a
wife,
helicopter.
and then they've absconded with him on a battleship. And right now, he's currently in New York.
And taken over the country.
The plane carrying Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro has landed at New York Stewart Airport, just north of New York City. Both he and his wife were taken overnight from their home on a military base. They face criminal charges in connection with a Justice Department indictment accusing them for playing a role in narco-terrorism. President Trump did offer some insight into the next steps for the country.
So we are going to run the country until such time as we can do a safe, proper, and judicious transition. And it has to be judicious because that's what we're all about.
And taken over the country.
Yeah.
And he's up in court on
Tomorrow evening.
tomorrow evening. That's fast judicial system. I'm not
It is.
quite having
Apparently
that.
tomorrow evening he's on trial
That-
for weapons and drug offences.
Which America has never ever
I wonder-
had anything to do with drugs or weapons.
I wonder how much he was caught with.
But he's like, he's got, what did they say when they
It
get you
wasn't
with
a book
drugs?
full.
What did they say when you get you with drugs and they go, oh, it's for personal use?
Personal use.
There
Yeah,
you've got
Personal
10.
use, you've got 18 billion tons.
Yeah, you've got 20,000 Kalashnikovs.
Yeah.
80 tons of coke. Yeah, so they've taken over the country though. America's gone in, like Hitler style. And
Yes, it's called, if I remember rightly, it's called the Monroe Doctrine.
what this, they've given this
Yeah,
name.
because it's happened before, or something's happened before
right.
they've related it to. I think it was James Monroe. I think he was the 5th president of America,
All right.
if I remember rightly.
And what happened to him then? Or what did he do?
Well, I don't know exactly, but
Did they give like something out there to see you can go and get somebody in it?
Yeah. Yes, basically, and then that means that you now
You are in
now,
charge
then now
of that.
take over that place and then run the place.
Didn't they do that with Iraq, Iran,
Yes.
Afghanistan?
Yeah.
I think they did, didn't it, with all of them?
Very similar.
It's like modus operandi now with them, isn't it?
But so it is. It's just the way we don't know.
We just all
Dictators everywhere.
I've talked to people since it's happened. They haven't even heard of it though. Like,
This is probably the biggest news story in the last 100 years.
for the madness of it all.
Yeah. Well, the Monroe Doctrine essentially urged that a division of the world into spheres of influence overseen by different powers.
And we'll have that bit. We'll have that bit. And divide and conquer. I think they call that.
Yeah. The president then stated the affairs of the Western Hemisphere and Europe should remain separate and should not influence each other. That's a bit mad, isn't it?
Yeah, it is rather strange. But they're doing that though, aren't they? They're saying, it's like that old thing that Bush used to say: if you're not with us, then you're against us.
But this obviously has other connotations as well, doesn't it? All this that's happening, like mad.
Oh yeah, if it's
I've got a
happening to
few-
them, who's could happen to
I've got a
next?
few little reports here on, like, so China's already said, this is kind of mad, China's already said, China demands Trump release President Maduro immediately. China has called for the immediate release of Nicolas Maduro after he's captured by American forces.
So China, I mean, Trump
Well-
gets on well with them, doesn't he?
No, not really.
That's exactly.
Well, obviously, Trump's saying they're going to send American representatives from oil companies to start
Yeah,
running
'cause
their country.
This is the thing. Oil companies coming in because Venezuela, I do believe, has got a massive natural oil thing going on.
It has. It's a huge country. It's a big country. The Venezuelan president landed in New York.
Waved everybody at the airport.
Hang on.
Called it Costa.
Hang on. Not yet. But all right, then I'll jump. Okay, I'll jump because he did say. Here we go. He did say. President Nicolas Maduro wished DEA officers a good night and a happy new year as he was escorted to high security prison in New York on Saturday night.
Something I'll be saying. Good night. I mean, he sounds polite. What's he been arrested for? That's quite
Probably
civil, that.
I bet he was. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was high, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was high.
On his own product.
He'll have been like, in Scarface, when he's on the table there, like it's somebody come into the mansion and that, and he's there. His guns didn't work, obviously.
No.
Nothing happened.
Say hello to my little friends. Trump and a few of his followers.
Yeah, but really mad news story.
Yeah. Why would you say Happy New Year? Listen to this. The departed president... Oh, sorry, departed. Well, he was departed.
He was departed.
That was a mistake, but it was right. It was a correct one. The deposed president, who was also departed, arrived in the United States after he was captured alongside his wife in a daring helicopter raid in Caracas, the capital. Mr. Maduro was then pictured smiling and holding his thumbs up alongside dozens of federal agents and shackled with a blue hoodie and a black hat pulled over his head, and then wished everybody a Happy New Year.
I don't think this is real anymore. Now I think the whole circumstance of everything that's happened is
put
real.
that on.
But I just think that it's not real. You wouldn't do that.
Yeah, the extraordinary operation to capture Mr. Maduro took place in the early hours of Saturday morning. Special forces went in to the highly guarded fortress and took him.
Right. So you're already like a DE or something, right there. And you've got all of me, and you've got us in my shackles and that, right? And I'm on this thing going there.
No, yeah.
Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Chains shaking and that.
Yeah. Happy New Year.
New
All the
Year.
best to you. Good night.
There's something not right about this story.
Yeah. There's something, the Pope's been involved as well. Not that he had much to say of it, though. The Pope Leo said he was watching the developments in Venezuela with a soul full of concern.
That's nice of him, isn't it?
During his Sunday
Why
prayer.
isn't he on the phone to
He
God?
was during his Sunday prayer in
I
St.
forgot he's
Peter's
on Andy
Square.
Warhol. Why is he not? He's God's envoy on this planet. And I'm just watching that, see what happens. I tell you what's happened. A dictator has just gone into another country, taken out someone,
Taken out another
and
dictator.
taken over the country, and going to take all the natural reserves now.
It's a bit mad, isn't it?
What does he need to know? The Pope. Get him on the phone now.
There's other things, what's going on here. A source close to Trump administration claimed on Saturday that the operation to remove Maduro would devastate China. Now,
Oh, you knew they weren't going to be happy then.
Yeah. Obviously, they're not going to be happy because I didn't know this, but most of the oil companies that are run in Venezuela, the money's provided to set up all the facilities to get the oil out of. Yeah, you know it's
Yeah,
The
by
money's
who?
provided-
By who? The Americans, was it?
No. The money's all provided by China.
Oh, China, of course. Sorry, yeah.
China's
China.
paid for all the infrastructure.
Yeah. They're not going to be
And
happy,
obviously,
are they?
infrastructure means outfrastructure, which means it's getting.
Yeah.
It's
Getting
go-
taken
the
out.
oil's
So
getting
basically,
taken out.
they've set up for them, and the Americans are going to come along and use their gear.
Yes, basically.
Yeah.
All their, well, I'm not saying use their ships, boats, and equipment, and drilling equipment, but
They might.
probably what it
Well,
would
they can
be.
have what they want in there, aren't they?
North Korea denounced the strikes on Venezuela as the most serious form of encroachment of sovereignty.
See? And that what Northern Korea said that?
Yes. Russia said the operation was deeply
Oh,
concerning.
yes, I heard the Russian last night on the radio. Go and tell us what it is. Sorry.
Deeply concerning and condemnable.
Oh, that's not what I heard.
All right.
Oh, what I heard last night, this is true, on
What did you say?
BBC Radio
Fair play to
4,
your kid.
it was basically fair play to your kid.
Yeah.
It was a little bit like, well, people do stuff and all that, and you play with fire, you get your hands burned and that type of
Yeah.
It wasn't anything like that, what you said there.
The translator went a bit off there.
It did
Back to
go off
that.
a little bit. I'd sound
Yeah.
like he was not praising them, but yeah.
Yeah. Bit mad though.
So watch this space. The world has gone a little bit crazy in 2026. But there will be people with all this going on and everything that's gone on before be thinking, oh, what's going to happen with the world? What if you have World War III? And what if this happens and what happens? Now, I'm 59, right?
Yeah.
And I've been living here all my life on this planet. And they've been threatening all through the Cold War, every war that they've ever had, right? About, like, what are we going to be? In England, where we are now, sitting quite safely, honestly, I really wouldn't worry. There's nothing ever happens. And if it comes about the end of the world, I've thought about this before, but people think the end of the world. No, there's too much money invested in this.
Oh, there is. For
Right?
it to go
They
wrong.
offer all their yachts and
Yep.
mansions, the
Yep.
people who put all the money and everything, to lose all of that and just have to spend time in an underground bunker.
But obviously, yeah, well, I mean, if there's 40-something people being killed in these raids, apparently. So, this raid to grab the president, Maduro, and his wife. And apparently some Americans were injured during a firefight as well. So,
Was there?
Apparently.
Probably
But-
one tripped over or something. On the way in.
Probably, yeah. But obviously it's a bit like a war, isn't it? Because you've sort of like, you've gone in and snatched the warmonger, or a warmonger's gone in and snatched another warmonger.
Yeah.
Right? So
Like chess.
they say, I saw a news story and it said they're comparing it to the shortest war in history.
All right, so they actually got to give it this war title.
Well, there's already a title. Britain holds the title at the minute. Britain holds the title for the shortest war in history, which lasted 38 minutes.
Who's that between?
This occurred August the 27th, 1896, and it was sparked by a pro-British sultan's sudden death
Right.
of Zanzibar.
Right, he's from Zanzibar.
Yeah, he was a pro-British. He was
like
the sultan that the British had put into the country to run the country.
Yeah.
So a similar thing.
Yeah.
And he died, and I think it was his nephew took over, but the British said, we haven't allowed you to take over. So they went in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Took them out and swooped them out.
Yeah, 38 minutes it lasted.
Supposed to be
So they've got a timeline here. It was obviously it seized the throne without British approval, and a swift British naval bombardment of the palace forced this person called Khalid bin Bargash to flee, and then the British then installed a new sultan, a British preferred
The
sultan.
British preferred one.
Yes.
He's done that everywhere.
Hamoud, British preferred Sultan Hamoud, ending the conflict and marked a key moment in British imperial power in the East Africa. We saw a succession of, here we go, I've got a timeline here. So the timeline is, conflict, August the 7th, 1896, naval bombardment just after 9 a.m. British warships in the harbour began bombarding the palace. In the Zanzibar residence, the Zanzibari Royal Yacht and Palace Guard offered brief resistance but were quickly overwhelmed by superior British naval power. By 9:38,
They were chucking rocks at them, coming with guns and that.
yeah, by 9:38 a.m., the Sultan's flag was lowered, signalling surrender.
That's quick. That's quick.
It
Like, you can remember all about that, like something that lasted. Well, sorry if you want to say
well,
something.
it lasted between 38 and 45 minutes and holds the record as the shortest war in history.
Wow. About news and that there. I remember that there was a day where there was no news.
When was this? I don't know what the date is, but
it
we'll
was
find
a-
out the date, we'll put it
Yeah,
on.
it was a British thing, and this day there was no news. So
Yes, what did they do then?
the BBC, they played piano music
Did they on that one day?
on that one
They
day.
couldn't find any news.
Not even a parrot stuck up a tree. Not even on that.
Nothing.
Nothing at all. Not a
They
parrot.
couldn't have any spare news from the day before that they could have put in that.
I've always wanted to look into it, like to look to the why was there no news. I mean, obviously there was news happening.
Of course there was.
on that day,
Yeah.
but why there was something going on that day. I
Definitely think there was something happening on that day.
no
on that
news.
day.
Some piano music. Why have we got no news? Well, because there is no. I can't find any anywhere.
So no journalistic news in Britain.
Nothing.
No.
Doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not at all.
We've been talking about time
Yep.
and things that's been happening over time.
Yep.
Things that the cultures that's continued for a very long time,
Mm-hmm.
and we've been looking at things that's been happening since the new year.
Yeah.
There's time we've had a look at some of the things that's been going on. So we thought let's have a look back there and see what happened on this day way back in time.
Yeah, this date, January the 4th.
January the 4th, 2026. But when was this? Are you going to pull up?
When was this?
When was this?
This was 1903.
January the 4th,
1903. I mean, there's a few other things on this. I'll do a
So I
run up
don't
to
know
this.
anything about this.
No, you don't. So I'll do a run up to this. Sir Edmund Hillary reached the South Pole this day in 1958.
Oh, go on in the winter as well.
Yeah. Or an idiot.
You're going in the winter.
Mind you, fair
When
play
you
to-
wait for the summer.
Yeah. Well, it was the summer in the South Pole because of tilt.
There, yeah.
You see?
Yeah, you'll have known that as well, won't you?
Ah, he will have known.
That's why I don't go out on expeditions.
Donald Campbell died.
Oh,
He was,
right,
in
yeah.
67.
Yeah, that was on Coniston, wasn't it?
was, yeah.
The Lake District there. Donald Campbell, was it Water Speed record?
Yeah. Yeah, he was doing well over 300 miles an hour.
And he just went.
Oh, he did.
Went in, didn't
Aye.
find him, did they?
No, it took him a lot of years to find him.
Did they find him eventually?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, did they?
they did.
But there can't be much.
No, there wasn't very much left. No.
Cheery or something.
I know. Yorkshire Ripper was arrested in 81. Sorry.
Oh, well, that'd be good news.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yorkshire Ripper arrested there.
Yeah.
He won January the 4th.
And
Do you know what that would have been? I bet they waited for Christmas. I bet they knew who it was, but like, you know, the police doing the Christmas things and that. They'd have had the ball to go to, they'd have had the thing to do. They'd have put him on hold. No, put him on hold for
We know
a
where
good-
he's at.
It's a good arrest to start the new year with that mind, isn't it?
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
He'll be getting back in his wagon on the 3rd.
Yeah.
So we'll arrest him on the 4th.
Fourth, yeah, they got him.
Yeah. And in 1903, which I mentioned at the start, Topsy the elephant was electrocuted.
Now, I'm taking, like, the way you said it there and looked at it, right, it didn't go up against electric fence in a zoo somewhere, did it?
Nah.
No.
No.
No, so it was Topsy the elephant then? Where was
So
that?
Topsy the elephant. I'm going to do this off Wikipedia because sometimes Wikipedia can be a little bit amusing, even though
Oh, yeah,
I've
because
double
it
checked it.
depends who sort of put the
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
in there.
I've
doesn't
double
it?
checked it, so these facts are true, but obviously Wikipedia's version of things is worded funny sometimes. So Topsy the elephant was an Asian female elephant who was electrocuted at Coney Island, New York in January 1903 on this date.
The Americans. Right, so they brought it over from Asia and gone to Coney Island.
Robbed it out of its habitat and home.
Yeah.
This elephant was born in Southeast Asia around 1875. Topsy was then secretly brought to the United States soon thereafter.
28-year-old then it is.
Yeah, thereafter, and added to a herd of performing elephants at the Four Pew Circus, who fraudulently advertised her as the first elephant born in the United States.
It's a lie straight away.
Yeah, so imagine this, right? So you brought this elephant over and you fraudulently said she was the first elephant to be born in the United States.
Yeah.
Bear that in mind, but what I'm about to say.
Why haven't they seen it for 28 years? Why has no one seen the elephant?
Well, they've had it in a barn.
That's all brought it out. It's just...
They're bringing it out for a special occasion.
All right.
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 So, during her 25 years, so this elephant must have been in captivity for 25 years, obviously.
Yeah.
Topsy gained a reputation as a bad, inverted commas, elephant after killing a spectator in 1902, and then was sold to Coney Island Sea Lion Park.
They've got that cheap because it's killed somebody.
Right. So the Sea Lion Park was then leased out to two people at the end of the 1902 season. And during the construction of the park that took place at Luna Park, Topsy was used in publicity stunts. Dear me. So she had bad handlers.
Yeah,
Drunken handlers and people who weren't nasty.
Horrible.
Let's see if I can get this on a... Well, I can't. I'll just read it straight off here because it's mad. This is horrible, this, mind. This is horrible.
Yeah, I told you.
Sorry. Sorry.
But
mate.
no, it's good to know about like what's going on in the world.
Right. So, these two people were called Frederick Thompson and Elmer Skip Dundee. These two people who took over the park. Yeah. And as a publicity stunt, to open the park, because they've just taken over it, they decided to do this with the elephant. This is the opening of the park. Thompson and Dundee's end-of-the-year plans to advertise the opening of their new park by euthanizing Topsy in a public hanging and charging admission to see the spectacle.
No.
Gets madder.
No, can we just stay that bit just for a second? I don't want to. I mean, it's not the best place to stay.
It's horrible.
So they've got the opening the park. Is it a theme park?
Yeah, yeah.
Somewhere she would be happy. Is it?
Yeah.
It's like happy cats are fighting. That's yes.
Yes, they're not happy either.
I'm up.
They're not happy
They're
either.
happy about it.
They're
You
not.
don't normally fight. Get out there. What? What? Get in there.
Sometimes
You
they're
get
not
that way.
happy.
You get that way.
Yeah.
I'll go
There
this
we
way.
go. But, so that's what they decided to do.
That's just pure.
Barbaric.
I can't even understand where that would come. Yeah, like
Don't
you know, like
understand the
you're thinking
barbaric.
about what do we do? Oh, we'll bring an elephant in. We'll have a parade. We'll get somebody on top. You know, have something. No, let's hang an elephant.
Yeah, at the opening inaugural ceremony of the opening of your park. Wow. But the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals got involved and said you can't do that. They didn't do a lot though. The event was then instead limited to invited guests and press only, but they did it anyway.
Oh, they just general public out the way.
Thompson and Dundee agreed to use a more sure method of strangling the elephant with large ropes tied to a steam-powered winch with both poison and electrocution planned as a backup. This was supported by the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals at the time.
Everything's corrupt. And I don't think things are any better
On
now.
January the 4th, 1903, in front of a small crowd of invited reporters and guests, Topsy was fed carrots laced with 460 grams of potassium cyanide and then electrocuted, then strangled. The electrocution being the final cause of death. Among the invited press that day was a crew from Edison Studios.
Right.
You know who?
Yeah,
who's
yeah,
first-
Thomas
Oh,
Edison.
yes. Yeah. There's a film. I don't suggest you watch it because it is still out there. There is a film, a 1-minute film.
Oh, about this? Oh, that shows you.
No,
that's
they
not-
actually filmed it.
Oh, well, we're not putting that on.
No, we're not putting that on. And we suggest you don't even go there.
Yeah, it's
And I
no
really,
point.
really don't go there either. But that's what he did. This film, filmed by Edison Studios, was then put on in the park in them coin-operated kinetoscopes. You know them.
Yeah, that's where you go around, put your penny in. What
Yeah.
the butler saw.
What the butler saw.
Here's an elephant getting hung and electrocuted
That
and
was
poisoned with
yes,
poison
filmed and
carrots.
put in one of them.
I bet Disney, it's a wonder Disney didn't do it and film it, you know, because they're not quite right as a company, are they, when you look into them? They really are.
Well, they didn't title it. The title was called Electrocuting an Elephant. It was probably the first filmed death of an animal in history.
Wow. That's just, it is. It's awful. You know the evil that men do?
I'm not even going to go any more on that. There's loads more, but I'm not even going to go any more.
It's disgusted yourself that much. It's all gone now, yeah, but on the...
So I didn't particularly care for Edison because I've done quite a lot of homework and research on Edison. Obviously, a lot of people know that Edison was up against the Battle of the Currents at the time. With
ACDC.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could have done a rock joke there, but I left it.
Yeah, with the man himself. What do you call him?
Tesla.
That's him.
Yeah, Tesla.
Nikola Tesla.
Yeah, and he ended up being sort of like
Well,
got rid of, didn't he?
Yeah,
Really?
was.
He was digging roads
I know,
towards the
feeding-
later time of his
feeding
life.
pigeons and stuff.
Feeding pigeons, yeah, Nikola Tesla and all that. And he's got like
Even though the system we use nowadays is Tesla's system,
It's
the
his
AC
system.
system, the safer one.
everything is just, you know, as long as you've got the money in the backing, it seems to be you win with whatever you do, and you can get away with stuff. You know what I mean? I still can't.
But I can't believe the fact that we've done stuff before for research for all sorts of mad stuff. I can't believe I've not come across that story before.
No, but one story we did come across before when we were doing, which I've just remembered. And apparently, the first casualty of the Second World War was an elephant in the Berlin Zoo.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true or not. You know.
No, I'm not sure it's true, but
I'll let you know that. I'll say fake news on there if it isn't.
Yeah, yeah.
But no, I did that, and that's why I'd said at the time, oh, that's where they must have got that saying from whether it was an Indian or African elephant like years ago, because it was remembrance, you know,
Yeah,
the
the
remembrance of their
for the
lost
war.
brethren, and it was that, oh, lest we forget.
yeah, because elephants never forget.
They never forget. Oh, I hope the family of that elephant.
Well, there is some good bits of that.
I hope they got
Because-
their own back somewhere along
Well,
the
no,
line.
no. The elephant was tortured by his handler, a couple of handlers, and he horrible things. He stubbed a lit cigarette on it, snapped off his very
nasty stuff.
Yeah. So the elephant picked him up and stamped him and crushed him to death.
Oh, well done, that elephant. At least he got one
and then
done. At least he
another
got
person-
one in before he died.
Well, no, he got a few in.
Oh, he got more?
Yeah.
God, they
Then he
must
was
have got it
tortured.
really cheap.
Yeah. But he was tried to be fed whiskey, and actually the handler tried to feed a lot of the elephants that were in there, and this tried to feed Topsy the whiskey and everything. Topsy didn't like that, and then he must have flicked with a stick, teasing, I think they call it, or tickling, I think it's called, behind its ear. But didn't like that either, so he picked him up with his trunk, crushed him to death, and then stamped on his head and crushed him.
Maybe though, I think they haven't felt that bad about it. You know, the people who have killed him, because they think it's
Well,
like a
it's-
sentence for them. Because
well,
like in America, it's like, you know,
Yeah, well, obviously, you torture an animal, and sometimes animals bite back.
well, they should. They should.
Yeah, they should bite back.
They should.
Yeah.
But
I saw an interesting thing related to this last night. There was a programme I did watch last night, and it was about sea lions off the coast of South Africa. And because there's that many sea lions down there, they're starting to bring in a lot of... It's attracting a load of great white sharks.
Oh,
Not just
deep,
one or two,
deep, no.
sometimes 10 or 12 or 15 or 20 great
Right.
white sharks. And obviously the great whites are having were having a bit of a field day. But what's happened is these sea lions have got into the mentality: if they all group together, they can chase these great white sharks off, and they did.
Oh,
like 100
numbers just.
They just swarmed this great white shark.
Yeah.
About 50 of them, 60 of them, and they just drove it out to sea.
Get on there.
Yeah.
That's brilliant, that. But wasn't that thing like last year where the whales were getting their own back and that, and they were attacking boats? Whales were attacking boats.
They were off the coast of Spain somewhere.
I wouldn't really care if animals all get rose up at once and took
Oh,
over.
that goes.
That's the only one of us getting overtaken by anything I would like.
Yes.
Yeah, just to get they get their own back in that way.
Yeah.
Nice that.
Yeah, because we can be horrible. Like,
Yeah,
really
we
horrible.
can. Yeah, we can be
are
really nice though as well.
We can be really nice, but it seems to be like, okay, you get individuals that aren't very nice to animals, which obviously there's some kind of sickness in them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know where that's come from. It's obviously it's not innate.
Northeast, one of the crudest areas actually.
It's not innate though, isn't it? You're not born with it, so it's like it's a nurture thing rather than
Yeah, I was talking about that at the weekend actually about babies, just they are born pure and it's that
Yeah.
It is the nurture. Like,
And then obviously you get people who end up in charge of large organisations, and say if you want, let's say for example, you want a load of oil out of that part of the world there, the wildlife, all the wildlife stuff is in the area.
It does everything. We just
Everything.
take.
Constantly.
Well, once again, it's been a cheery show.
Yes, it has.
It's been a lovely cheery show. Yeah,
I know it's a shocker. I apologise for that.
it's all right.
You went away.
I'll probably edit all of this. It'll come out nice.
It'll be all right.
It'll come out nice.
You went away and said, just look for some good news or some mad news on this date, and the only one I could find was the most depressing thing I've heard for the last. I was going to say for this year, but I mean the last 12 months.
We wished everyone a happy new year at the beginning. All we've done's probably turned into. Sorry. He's really sorry as well.
So we need a closing tune, don't we?
We do need a closing tune, and this closing tune is an absolute belter, as all the music we played, and not just that, but all the other music this band does as well. We've seen them live a couple of times.
We have.
Came and played for us once, and then we went over to, was it Hartlepool we went to?
We did. Studio.
Yeah, the studio Hartlepool, really good place there if you want to go and watch some live music.
Yes.
So who are they, Adrian, and what is the name of the track?
The song's called The Between.
And the band is?
Machine.
From Hartlepool. I've been Neil.
I've been Adrian.
We've been Life Swipe. See you next week.
See you soon.
All I once had.